it's for you because you were saying, well, the songs, they are now more melodic, and is there one way the songs are written, or is it just everybody contributes, or?
Well, that is fundamentally part of the process. We all contribute, but yeah, there's usually like someone will come with an idea. Like a lot of the songs on the album, the new songs, we the three singers, the three of us wrote it because Darren had injured his arm, so we wrote them. They were really heavily melodic, and so we wrote them together, which was kind of a new way of writing for us, because often we start instrumentally, we start with drums and bass, and then we build on top of that. And I think it was really nice to approach songwriting from a different point of view.
So it was good that he broke his arm?
Well,
not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know
it was a happy accident.
Yeah.
Because we wrote some songs we're really happy with, and one of them, well, I think it's going to be a single after the album's out, but which isn't at the moment, is sort of, it has a working title as well. But yeah, we approach songwriting in a different way. Like sometimes when we used to play the parties, we would improvise something between songs because it felt like we should do that. We should keep the drum beat going, and some of those gaps between the songs were better than the songs, and so we'd make that gap into a song. We'd write that later on. Okay. We'd remember it, and then we'd write that. And a lot of the early songs came out of that. So I guess the album's kind of, half of them are songs have evolved from that sort of writing process, and then half of them are from a different writing process that are more based on vocals and melody.
And then my last question, is it for you, well, you've studied the School of Art.
Yeah.
Do you miss it? I mean, the whole conceptual art feeling, or?
Yeah, I mean,
now being in a band, because now you're in a band.
I mean, there's loads of similarities. There's like the fact that the audience is obviously much more paramount as when you're a musician, when you're in a band, because you're standing in front of the audience. Whereas if you're an artist, it's only the same if you're a performance artist to an audience. Like, I think I really enjoy that, and I find a lot of parallels, and I always think about that. I quite like linking the two things, making a piece of art and doing a live gig. And I think, but I mean, we all still go and see exhibitions often, and like we all draw while we're kind of on tour as well. But I think, in a way, I kind of prefer like being in a band, because it's a much clearer, like sort of established connection with the audience. Whereas, generally speaking, making artwork, you leave artwork in a gallery and you leave, and then someone looks at it, and the feedback is kind of, it's harder to gather how well that piece of artwork was made or how it connected with the audience, because you don't meet the people. Whereas with live gigs, it's, you know, you see the people and often you do meet them afterwards. And I think there's definitely a lot of similarities.
We have to stop. Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.